Alright guys, MotoRocks321 here. Welcome back to another launch video. Today we are going to be flying 3. We're going to be flying this is the Starship SNx, serial number X. This is the very first, the early version. This kit right here is by Max Q. We will be flying this on a D12-3. And we're going to see what it does. Got it painted that bright silver. So pretty nice day. Winds are kind of calm right now, so should be pretty cool. So check the links below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Many things to come, so let's do it. Yeah, gotta check that. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. We got the Starship, spaceships. I can't get my words there. Here we go. We got the Starship going on a D12-3, and we are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winding in the air. 3-second delay. Pop and parachute. A lot of smoke. All right, pretty nice. Nice. Very calm breeze. It kind of twisted into the air with a little wind. Got it. Like I think it was either a ½ ounce or 1 ounce of nose weight in there. Yeah, it did its thing. Pretty nice flight. Those top fins on the up in the canopy area, you have to fold those in before flight. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, it went pretty good. Got a good flight out of it on this cool morning. All right, cool January morning. Happy New Year, 2026. All right, so here, let's see what we got. So there he is, landed. Yeah, it kind of twisted into the air. Everything seems to be intact. These fins right here, you can fold those two, but these are the flight fins on. That's a flight fin, that's a flight fin. And yeah, so it did its thing. A little Kevlar cord there. But all right, other than that, yeah, we are good to go. Let's see what we got. Yeah. All right, perfect. I will take it. Like I said before, guys, go and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We will bring you plenty of flights like this. Stay tuned for a couple more, and stay tuned for a debriefing at the very end of the video. Shout out. All right, guys, right back. All right, guys, next up we have the Mayhem, brand new release for Estes. This just came out at the end of 2025. So you can still get these, and you can use my discount code IN_321 to get yourself one of these. The 2-stage rocket can fly it's 24mm, and you can fly the longer E engines in there, and I got a payload section, so pretty nice rocket. Kind of remind me of the Omega. If you check some of my past videos, you'll see me flying that. So we're just gonna fly this straight up. I'm going D12-0 verified to a D12-7. It's kind of breezy, so hopefully it don't push it off, you know, way too far away from me. But yeah, stay tuned, and check the links below. And like I said, IN_321 to get yourself one of these. Let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. We got the Mayhem going on a D12-0 to a D12-7, 2-stage. Going in 3, 2, 1. There it is, staged. There we go. 7-second delay. Waiting on that parachute. There we go. We got a parachute out. Parachute is out. Yeah, he's way up there. Coming back this way. The breeze is blowing towards the east, so they're pushing themselves into the wind, so they're heading back. Yeah, he's heading back. Should be like right in my area, but you never know. Hanging up there pretty good right now. Let me see if I can get a little zoom in for you. Where is he? There he is. Oh yeah, he's up there high. That's a high flight. Nice. Coming down back this way. Nice. I might go into some sun. Yeah, now the wind's starting to push him. Trying to push him away. I'm sorry if you guys aren't seeing, but I'm starting to get sun. So, see if I can get a little bead. And I want to make sure I stay. Oh yeah, he's heading over this way. Oh, that's gonna be I'm getting me a far walk. All right, guys. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I got the general direction. I'm not sure if you're even seeing. He's coming down lower. Lower, I gotta keep an eye. behind. Oh, okay, still. All right, so if I walk directly straight, he's over that way, and I'll get right back to you. All right, guys, well, here is the Mayhem sitting right here. All fins seem to be intact. Nose cone, parachute, everything seems to be there. We're good. Staged off, all fins are good. That was a nice flight. That was a nice flight. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. So yeah, there you go, guys. The Mayhem, very nice, nice performing rocket. You know, they got this perfectly right because it's a proven design kind of. You have the many of them. There's, like I said, the Omega, one of my favorites that I fly two-stage in this configuration. Very nice performing rocket. Perfect, perfect flight. I will take it. So stay tuned. Go and subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Share the links. Share it all. SmileRock 321's coming back up with the last flight of the day. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back. Stay tuned for that one more flight. All right. There's Marcy over there walking away. Hi. All right, so here we go. We got the booster landed right here. Let me see what we got. Got a little crumple right there. And a little ding right there. But other than that, good. D12.0 to a D12.7. That 7-second delay was long. Really got to keep your eye on that up there. But yeah, so all intact. This will live to fly more. And little dings like that are going to happen. I don't really care that much, but because these are flyers, I fly them all. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now for the last flight of the day, it will be my junk rocket returning. I got the nose cone fixed. Remember, if you're new to this channel, this rocket is made of all just junk. These are 2 paper towel rolls, and the fins are made of some kind of like piece you get from Sprouts. If you get a chocolate chip cookie, that is what they put them on. And those are 2 like Dixie cups for your bathroom, just a piece of styrofoam. So that's pretty much all it was. Even the motor mount was made from a piece of tube like that. So just to show you that you can do all kinds of things. This will be the second flight. So we're gonna be going on a C63. So stay tuned for that coming up right now. Here we go, the junk rocket going on a C63. We have a light breeze today. And we are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the junk rocket. And, oh, you know what? I forgot to put the parachute in it. Oh, no parachute. I forgot. I just remembered. Oh no. Still kind of, oh, I forgot to put the parachute in. I forgot, it went right here. I remember the other one got torn up and I was gonna put a new one in. Ah, man. Ah, junk rocket, sorry buddy. Sorry about that, C63. Ah, man, that was a nice flight too. That would have been great. Well, the nose cone's still good. That is crazy, still good. That foam, other than this little crumple right here, fins are good because they're on good. I know they're on it with epoxy. Oh, I forgot to put the parachute in the junk rocket, guys. Well, if I had just checked, because I prepared the rockets last night. Well, still good. I should fly this again. I actually have to get a parachute and put one in there. And let me see what I can do. Let's get another flight. Let's get this again. Let's do this again. If I got a motor, let's see. Let's do this again. All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Today you witnessed 3 flights. You saw my Starship serial number X model fly from Max Q rockets. Had to add the extra fins for flight. And these guys here you fold in for flight. Flew pretty well, arced into the wind, kind of twisted off into the wind. Gave it a nice flight on me. Nice flight for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this engine out of here. Yeah, this is all 3D printed rocket. Pretty cool. So here we have the D12.3, which is plenty of power for it. Yeah, it did well. Have a little screw-in nozzle. The motor goes in, and you screw this engine part in here like so. Yeah, overall a great flight. No complaints really. Everything did well. I may change. This silver is not what I wanted it to be. I have a different silver. This silver came out with more flake in it. I'd rather have a smoother aluminum looking silver than this color, but this is fine though. It's fine for this flyer. and I just noticed I have a broken fin right here. These are the flight fins. You snap these in, and I have a broken one, like right there. I'm not sure you can see right there. This is loose, so I'm gonna have to probably get some CA in there, and I can see the teeth inside are still attached, so it snapped apart on me, I guess, when it landed. But yeah, I'm going to get some glue in here, either plastic cement. I'll probably use epoxy on this. Probably use epoxy. This is the 3D printed plastic, the resin. So I think it's resin. Are they resin, those tubes? I don't know the coils. I forget what it's called. I forget what those the 3D printed stuff is called. I don't 3D print, but anyway, yeah, super detailed model, really nice flyer. I'll bring this back out again once I get this all fixed up. Got to get some glue on there. And just treat these as regular fins. They're not going to be removed. It flies without the real one. But for these models, you need a little more stability. You got to fold those in and let it do its thing. But yeah, so that was the first flight you saw, and it was pretty cool. It was an acceptable launch. Really nice. Nice flight. Nice flying rocket. So next up, we're going to move to a great flight. And that was my Mayhem, which I did in the color gray. So here's my Mayhem 2-stage with a nice big payload section. I didn't run any altimeters or any onboard or anything today. I just ran everything stock. No payloads, no nothing. Went great. Staged well. It would have been nice to see that stage on video. The onboard video is always nice. But yeah, so here we have the booster. We're going to go and get this motor out of here, which is D12-0. As you can see right there, D12-0 motor. Put that right there. Oh, that's the spacer. See, I ran a spacer in there because you can run the E12. You can run a full-size E12. This is E12-6. That would be a long delay, but that would be up top. Yeah, they'll fit right in there perfect. Actually, I'll put it backwards. Yeah, they'll fit in there perfectly like that. So you can run E12s in this rocket for some seriously high flight. But my Omega, my scratch build Omega that I fly on this channel, that one is, I made it ready for E12s, if I'm not mistaken. I know I have another version, a scratch build that's on deck of the Omega, and that one's going to be ready with the deeper motor mounts. And then we'll get this motor out of here, which was the D12-7. You can see that melting on there and that ejection, and this has a D12-7. That's why I had that long delay. That long delay can scare you. You just want to make sure that that parachute and that you didn't get a failure, because if this thing would have hit the ground, it would have been finished. But it went well. Everything, it went perfect flight. Nice. And this is the one where they had some new, I don't know if you can see down in there, but they have like that new cone, little section, cone piece that kind of centers the gases. And when it throws that little piece, that little char forward, it goes right into this motor to ignite it, and got it going, and it worked. So cool, so cool. But yeah, that was the Mayhem. I'll start flying this. I'll bring this back out, and I'll put some onboard video and stuff like that. I'll get all that going. But for now, yeah, it's just perfect. Got that little ding. I think I showed that. Got that ding on this corner right here, just like my Omegas. They get dinged on that top corner, because these things, they come off, they flip around when staging happens, and then it'll hit the ground on one of them corners. And just happened to catch that one. But, squeak, squeak. But yeah, all good for the Mayhem. So that was the second flight. And then last but definitely not least was my junk rocket, which how dumb. Oh, I was preparing everything and I walked off and I forgot to put a parachute in my junk rocket. But this will be back out. I'm going to fly this. You know what? I'm going to start a little tally. Let me find a marker or a pen. I'm going to get a tally going on this rocket, because I want to get this thing to, let's see if I can get 100 flights. If we can get 100 flights out of it. Let's see if we can do it. Now, let's aim for 50. Let's see if we can get 50 flights. Over time. I don't know how long, but we're going to go down here on the fin, and we're going to get a tally going. And you guys are part of this, so you'll be seeing this rocket fly a lot. You may get tired of it, but we're making history here. So this is the second flight. So we had one flight, and so that's 2 flights. And I'm just going to do a tally on these fins. I'm going to keep going around and going around. I may have to change color because that side is black. Now, yeah, I got plenty of room, and I'm gonna get some dates going too. I'm gonna get some dates. So we're gonna keep track of this guy, the junk rocket. As long as he lasts. I already had to put tape around the top edge, but this cone survived that hit, so that was pretty cool. I got nose weight up in there, but this is gonna be a good flying rocket. I think I can get a lot of flights out of this. We will see. As long as I remember to put the parachute in there. Oh man, that was horrible. I'm flying it, and I'm like, wait a minute. As soon as it's launching, it's flying. I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot to put a parachute in there, because that was something. What a bonehead. What a bonehead error on my behalf. I should have my rocket license revoked for one day. But let me get this motor out of here. So this is all tape fit. I could probably friction fit the motor in, but I just tape it around the edge. Oh, it's starting to peel the paper up from my motor mount. So I'm gonna just do all the repairs necessary to this to keep it flying. Yeah, that was a C65. I thought it was a 3C65. But anyway, that was the launch for today. I'm gonna just shake this guy off, make sure it's new. These like to hold all kind of char and trash inside of them. But yeah, so that was the 3 flights for the day. You got the Starship SNx, you got the Mayhem, and you got my junk rocket that we're gonna keep track of. And I think I'm gonna write some dates on here. I'm gonna go ahead and date the first one, date the second launch, keep putting dates on there, and just, yeah, make this a nice little piece of rocket history for me. So that's 3, 2, 1, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Share the channel. Remember, shop Estes Rockets. Drop in discount code IN_321 to pick up your rockets, launch supplies, anything you might need rocket related. They got educational materials, everything. They got all the information out there. They're leaders in this when it comes to the hobby size rockets. So go on over there and support what they got going. This is Model Rocks 321, and I am out. Peace.